Good afternoon. My name is Luke Elder.
My name is Milledge Arms.
I'm Elaine Hager.
My name is Roark Mclean.
And I'm John Pileggi.
So, ever since 1901, when Gillette was first founded, it's been a company of quality. This has been a stigma. This has been how their customers identify with Gillette, and it's been the way that every single razor has been made ever since then. So, what Gillette has done with this is market it to the wealthy, the high class, the professional. That's what they've tried to do for generations, and for generations that has worked until recently. So, going back to even when my dad was growing up, he said that he first got his razor when he was 18, and it was Gillette. So he's actually stayed and has used Gillette ever since then. And whenever I started shaving first, when I was 14, 15, he even passed that on to me. And I was shaving with Gillette until recent years, where I've gone to college and budget has gotten tight, and I could no longer afford to shave with the high quality Gillette razors and had to resort to buying lower quality razors. This is a very common theme now in the younger audience. As you can see here, ever since 2010, when the market share that Gillette used to hold, which was 70% back then, has shrank down to 54% in 2016. This is due to new competitors in the market, like Harry's and Dollar Shave Club. Both of these competitors have driven prices down and started marketing to this younger audience that needs the lower quality yet also lower cost products that these companies can offer. The way they're making their money is due to our outdated business model that we have here at Gillette, and we are going to give you our solution on how to fix this. So what we're first going to do is come up with a revamped market strategy. This strategy is going to target our audience of less than 35-year-olds, which is where Gillette is missing out the most on the market share. That's where the future's going, that's where the present is, and that's where we need to be. So the premium experience is what we're going to offer. We want lower price, but still the high quality razors that Gillette can offer. The way we'll do this is through multiple ways that my colleagues will discuss later, but we'll reach these people through the many different avenues that millennials of this time are now using, through like esports, social medias, YouTube, streaming services. All of these are great ways of reaching the younger audience that we're looking to target. Our package expansion, we know that there's an online subscription service already available on Gillette's website, but what we feel like is that this can be improved immensely. In order to reach this younger population, Gillette needs to decrease the prices and decrease even the packages they're already offering. And once again, my colleagues will get into that. But we're trying to lower the cost and increase the quantity that we're selling these online razors at in order to improve and turn around the quality that Gillette is putting out right now. And I'll hand it off to...
Our plan is to target males under the age of 35. We believe that Gillette has not fully reached this age group, and it is vital that they do. We also believe that this age group has the possibility of generating a lot of revenue for Gillette in the short run, but also the long run. In the short run, if we can get this age group hooked on Gillette at an early age, the probability that they continue with Gillette in the future is very high and will help with our product loyalty. Our strategy to reach these people are increasing our online presence through advertising. We know that millennials, they're scrolling through YouTube. They're playing esport games. They're on streaming services, and if we fit our marketing strategy to reach these platforms, to reach these millennials, we believe that it will propel them to choose Gillette and increase our revenue. Also, for millennials, a huge game that has come out that has really taken the world by storm is Fortnite. Millions of people play this game each and every day, and we want to partner with these up-and-coming platforms to sponsor Gillette to get our name out there. Other advertising opportunities are using Google AdWords, Twitter, Twitch, and Major League Gaming. With Major League Gaming, We know that the League of Legends Championship that was this past year, it was known that more people watched that than the 2017 Super Bowl. So our marketing team has done their research, and we know that if we can advertise Gillette on these platforms, then we can really get our name out there, which increases our chances of them picking Gillette. Now I'm going to hand it out to John to talk about our plan.
All right. Thanks, Milledge. So, with targeting millennials, the number one place that they are is the internet. 99% of Americans aged 18 to 29 use the internet, as well as 96% of Americans aged 30 to 49. In addition to that, 67% of millennials choose online shopping as their preferred method of shopping, in addition to 56% of Gen Xers. So, by going to where millennials are, rather than trying to bring them to where we are, we're going to be able to increase our sales to this demographic. In 2015, online sales for Gillette was $2.63 million, which, while being competitive with some of our competitors in the market space, only captures 1% of the total online sales for men's shaving products as of 2015, which was exactly $263 million. So we think that the best way to do that is by revamping and redesigning the Gillette On-Demand service by offering 2 disposable razor systems as opposed to the 1 disposable razor system that's offered now, while still offering one system razor that's lower end, but still lower end relative to the spectrum of Gillette products, but still is at that higher price mark and still conveys the quality of the Gillette brand. So we decided to go with the Sensor 3 razor, offered at $4 for a 3-pack of the disposable razor, and then at $11 a 3-pack of the Mach 3 razor, which is disposable. These products are what millennials as well as Gen Xers want, with more millennials and Gen Xers buying disposable razors over system razors now. Into the future, we're looking to expand this product line by offering packages similar to the offerings of Harry's and Dollar Shave Club that include everything that you need for shaving, being shaving gel, razors, and aftershave. We believe that by redesigning this program, we're going to have a large impact on our future profits, and Elaine's going to talk more about that.
Great, thank you. So, looking at our financials from last year, we found that 11% of P&G's profits are generated by the shaving and grooming sector. So, this comes out to be about $7 billion in revenue. And the current cost of our average razor is $15, which is a little high compared to our competitors. But this current price point results in about almost 5 million razors sold. This is also only 54% of our market share, and so part of our strategy is to increase that to 70%. So, based on our new strategy at our new price points of $4, $11, and $18, we believe that we can get the market share back up to 70% using the new pricing model, in addition to the online advertising through sites that target millennials. So, with this increased market saturation, we'll be able to generate about 140 million new sales, which will increase our sales revenue by about 1.5 billion, resulting in a total sales of almost 9 billion.
Alright, so thus far we've pitched you our plan for the future of Gillette. We're going to reach out to a younger demographic, 35 and under, with a plan that's targeted and tailored towards them and how they interact with the internet, where they look for their products, and that's where we want to be. Now, with this, Our plan, there's two main flaws in it that have potential to be flaws, which is the Dollar Shave Club, one of our main competitors, they have a $5 box. Now, if you remember back to our 3 planned out offerings that we were going to roll out, this is cheaper than 2 of ours, the $11 option and the $18 option. And this is true that they have the cheaper option. However, with Gillette, we still recognize that we are a premium experience. We're bringing a superior quality razor and placing it in the hands of the individual. And what we did with our price reductions is we put ourselves in a competitive zone with our competitors. So if you look at our prices before, we're just being drastically outfoxed with the lower prices. However, if we bring our prices down to a manageable range that's stomachable for our consumers, then they'll recognize that, yes, Gillette's superior quality, and what's the differential to me of paying $1? It's a lot less than me having to choose between Dollar Shave Club at $5 and Gillette at $9 or $10 or $11 or more. And with this competitive range that we enter into, that's where we can really start to shine. Then also, as the second half of our plan, we suggested that we need to bring this more customized offering to consumers through awareness via online advertising. Now, online advertising, yes, is going to cost us increased expenditures out of our revenues that we're bringing in. So, to give you a bit of an idea, in 2011, we spent $150 million on advertising. So, adjusting for our different services, our different brands that we've launched, yes, $150 million has gone up since 2011, but using $150 million as a ballpark estimate just to give you an idea of what we're looking at, we have to multiply that number 10 times to result in a loss, actually just to break even, and then more than 10 times to result in a loss to us. That's extremely unlikely that our financials were going to be that far off. Yes, we allowed little room in there for a 2 to 3 times differential if we really need to target hard on some platforms that we didn't foresee, or if the deals like partnering possibly with Fortnite, if they need a bit more money from us, we've built that money into the budget for us to be productive. And then, finally, there's the focus on our target audience. We chose to go with 35 and under, as we've explained, and we did that in regards to them as opposed to other audiences, because with the 35 and under crowd, you target them, you put a razor in their hand, one that they'll use with a price that allows them to continue to return, and you secure that person for life. From then on, that person knows Gillette, they're comfortable with us, and it's like your barbershop. Once you go to barbershop, you like your barbershop, you like your barber, you go back. Same with Gillette. And then with the other opportunities that we could have pursued, such as pursuing our Venus brand line and targeting women more with our razors, we thought about doing that. However, doing that sort of it segments the marketplace with us, and we really have to focus just on women. And yes, we'd be targeting all women if we did that, so we would be getting a younger crowd. However, it would not be a fully concentrated effort on these young women. It would have to be towards all women. And so this helps us in the short run. However, in the long run, it doesn't guarantee us future revenues, such as an 18 to 35-year-old focus with men. And with the men, once we see gains here, it's easily transferable to women. However, we really need to perfect this strategy, see it in action, and get those consumers locked into place now so that we can continue with that. And then we also considered the LGBTQ community as one way to reach out, because if we really sponsor them, identify with them, then we secure a very strong brand loyalty there. However, again, it returns to the same issue of 18 to 35-year-olds encompass a lot larger demographic than the LGBTQ community. So we're putting our money where it matters. We're going to target the audiences that we need to target, give them a customized approach so that we're we're not only just saying, yes, we're going to go for the 18 to 35, but that we're actually going to effectively reach out to them. And at the end of the day, we're going to leave the 18 to 35-year-olds with a razor in their hand and a Gillette package with them coming back to us for years and years to come. Thank you for your time.
Are there any questions?